Hello, traders, and welcome to SJG Trades. I have never offered any specials before, except this last Thanksgiving, I did offer a Black Friday promotion. It was received very well, so I am going to do one more promotion here that's going to be my New Year's sale. This is going to end in 3 days and 14 hours, so on January 1st, midnight, it will end. So if these are of interest to you, be sure to take advantage of them. So I want to walk through real quickly what it is that I'm offering. So if you're brand new to options trading, you don't even know what an option is, let alone a put, a call, or some of the main types of options trades that people do. Let me turn on my pen here a second. This class is offered at a great discount. It's over 10 hours of content. It gets into the basics of what are options, how do they work in very simple, easy to understand terms, and then it talks about different types of individual options trades as well as spreads, and then ultimately it advances all the way to iron condors, butterflies, those types of trades on a superficial level. Now it gives you a great foundation in options trading. The deep dive butterfly class. Now butterflies are my bread and butter. This is what I usually trade for income purposes. It's also what I share in my alert service. I'm going to get into that a little more here in just a second. We'll talk about what the alert service is and how all that works. But the butterfly is one of my favorite trades. And again, that class is heavily discounted as well. That's around 10 hours of content. And then calendars and diagonals. So calendars and diagonals are more often than not, they're my go-to trade for earnings. They're one of my favorite earnings types of trades. I find them to be more forgiving than an iron condor or than a butterfly is for a few reasons. And I show in this class the best conditions to put on those trades, how to adjust them if your underlying doesn't do what you're expecting it to. How do you adjust it if your underlying goes way up, way down, etc., so that you can either A, reduce some potential losses if the big movement does cause some initial loss, or turn that trade into a more profitable trade than it already is. And then if you want to see all of these things in action, I'd urge you to check out the live alert service. So this particular service, basically, it's where I am trading a whole host of trades live, and you can see me put those trades on. I do a little video explaining how and why I'm doing the trade that I'm doing at the time I'm doing it. And then anytime that I adjust that trade, I share a little video about why I'm adjusting the trade, why I'm adjusting it in the way I am. And then, of course, all of my members have the ability to communicate directly with me, ask any questions about what I did, why I did it, etc. So to get a little better sense of what the service is all about, these are the current trades that I have opened in the service. So, and again, every one of these, I explain what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, how I'm doing it, so that people can learn from what I am doing. Things like, again, in this particular case, I have 3 butterflies open. This is a butterfly, this is a butterfly, and this is a butterfly. And we can see that this butterfly has slightly positive delta. This one has slightly negative delta. This one's largely neutral delta. So I've got all 3 of those on to balance each other out. I've diversified, even though all of these are trading SPX, because they have different expiration dates in them, and because they have different tilts or skews to them, they are diversifying each other. What I'm looking to have happen in all of these trades is I'm basically just looking for time to move on. So theta decay, what's called our T0 line here, which shows our profit. I'm looking for that in each one of these cases as time elapses. I'm looking for that to start mounding up, which means that profitability is coming into that trade. I sold something that is devaluing over time. I like to think of it like an insurance policy. So I sold insurance policies to people that the market isn't going to go above here or isn't going to go below here And so long as it doesn't do that, just like if I sold car insurance to someone, as time goes on and there is not an accident, I start to have more and more chance of probability, or excuse me, more and more chance of profitability coming into that trade. Basically, I'm selling insurance to people that want to buy it. I'm collecting that premium, and that's how I'm generating income on these trades. So if you want to better understand that entire process, my alert service, I usually only put out maybe 2 to 3 alerts a week. They're all with a video that explains exactly what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, why I'm doing it, so that people can fully understand exactly what's going on. I look at the best conditions to put on the trade and explain what those are. I talk about adjusting the trade, like some of these have adjustment orders that are out there on them. And I'm waiting, like on this trade right here, I'm waiting for an adjustment order to hit. Same thing here, waiting for an adjustment order to hit. And so this is not day trading. I'm on my computer maybe an hour in the morning, maybe an hour just prior to the close. If I'm going to make any trade adjustments, new trades, etc., I put out the video during those windows of time. They're very easy to follow and understand. And many times these orders will set out there for an hour or even a couple days before they fill. So this is not like day trading where you have to get in and then you have to get out 5 minutes later and you have to be glued to your screen the whole time. I've done that, done the day trading thing. This is what I prefer at this stage of my life. It allows me to get out, have some freedom. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to ping me. Otherwise, hopefully you'll take advantage of my year-end sale.